What's up everyone? Welcome to my channel. This is how I created my version of the number guessing game in Python. First off, I want to be very clear. I am just learning to code Python. I have no previous coding experience at all, but I created this channel to help me document my journey in learning Python, to help me learn and possibly help others learn along the way. So if you have any suggestions or tips or any way that this code could be cleaner or different ways to create this game, please leave a comment below and let me know. So let's get started. First thing we want to do is create a new file. We'll call this one numbersgame.py. Create file. All right, here we go. First thing we want to do is import the random module that will allow the computer to pick a random number, random integer. So we're going to import random. There we go. Next thing we want to do is we want it to get a random number. So we're going to go random.randint, which is a random integer. And we're going to give that some brackets. So we're going to give it a, this is where you can put your stop and start point. So we're going to do 1, 50. That means it's going to pick a number between 1 and 50. And we'll want to give this a variable name of, let's say, answer equals. So there we go. We have the imported module, random, and we also have our answer. This is how it's going to pick the number. Okay. So after that, we're gonna start the game. We're gonna do a welcome statement. So let's go print, hi, welcome to the number guessing game. All right. Next, we're gonna do the player input. So let's say, are you ready to play? We'll have the player say yes or no. So here we go. We're going to do, let's say, player equals input. We're going to do a string. Are you ready to play? And we also want to make that in case they type in the upper or lower for yes or no, we want to make sure that it registers. So we're going to do a dot upper in there. So we'll do that after the parentheses, dot upper, and then parentheses, return. All right. Now we are going to do the answer. So let's do an if statement. If player equals yes, print let's see, we'll do input. So we're gonna have them, if they say yes, we're gonna have them let's see, what's their name? Input. Let's see here. Awesome. What is your name? Question mark. Then we'll give it a space. All right, so there we go. Now they also have the option of saying no. So if they do say yes, what's going to happen is that it'll say, awesome, what is your name? And then we're going to also do else. Let's see, else. An else statement, print, okay, maybe next time. So if they say yes, if it's equal to yes, it'll say, awesome, what is your name? Otherwise, or else, it'll say maybe next time, meaning they don't want to play. So here we're also going to do exit, so it can just exit out. All right. So now we have the beginning of the game. We have the random module imported. We have the computer allowing to pick a random integer between 1 and 50. We have the welcome statements. Okay, so next, after we're going to do this, we're going to have the user pick a number between 1 and 50. So we'll go here and we're going to do, let's see, that we'll call this user input equals, and we want this to be an integer because it's going to be a number. So we're going to do int and then input statement, and we want to do pick a number between 1 and 50. Then we want to do space right there. All right, so this will allow them to pick a number. Okay, so after we pick a number, we're gonna put the number of attempts. We want to count how many attempts it takes in this game. So we're going to do attempts equals and 1. All right, after that, we're going to do a while statement, and this is going to be the game itself. So while user input is not equal to answer, colon. Okay, so basically this while statement is while the number is not the same that's been picked, so the person hasn't picked the same number as the random number, then it'll keep going in the loop. So while user input is not equal to the answer, okay, then we're going to do a couple if statements. If answer is greater than user input, colon, print, please pick a higher number. Okay, so basically it's saying if the answer, so what the computer generated, is greater than the input, then it needs to print, they need to pick a higher number, so we're going to pick a higher number. Okay? All right, we're going to do another if statement because now we did the greater, a higher, now we have to do the lower. So here we go. If answer is lower than user input, colon, print, and we can just copy this. We can just copy this here. And we'll just change that to lower. All right, so if answer is greater than user input, we're gonna pick a higher number. If it's less than user input, we're gonna pick a lower number, okay? So now we wanna go back. We wanna count the attempts. So we're gonna go attempts equals attempts plus 1. So we want to add 1 to the counter every single time it's counting. All right, after that, we're going to give our next user input so that every time it cycles through the loop, they're going to have to, if they don't have the correct number, they're going to have to enter a new number. So we're going to do the similar to the same as the top. We're going to go user input equals, and we want this an integer again, input, please enter the new number, and colon and a space. All right, so we have that. Now we want to go back and we want to print. So what we're going to do is print. So this will be the final one if they get the correct answer. If the while loop, when it is true. So print, congrats. You guessed the number in, okay. Now we want to add the attempts, comma, comma, attempts. So this should show the number of attempts that it took. We'll do another comma, and we're going to put attempts as a string here. So it should say congrats, you guessed the number in 5 attempts or something like that. All right, so that should be the code, and let's hope it works. So we'll go up to here. As you can see down here, hi, welcome to the number guessing game. Are you ready to play? Yes. Awesome. What is your name? Mark. Mark, pick a number between 1 and 50. 34. Please pick a lower number. 25. Pick a higher number. 29. Pick a lower number. 27. Pick a higher number. 28. There we go. All right, congrats. You guessed the number in 5 attempts. So, there you have it. That is my version of the number guessing game. If you have any suggestions on making it easier or different options that I could put in there, let me know in the comments below. If this video helped you at all, let me know that too. So I'm just starting my journey. If you're starting your journey too, let's learn this together and get going. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next one.